Hello, Park School. Guess what? We only have 2 more library classes and then we have our summer break. So I hope that you're looking forward to that as much as I'm looking forward to that. I thought today it would be fun to go back and revisit Dr. Seuss because you know every year we celebrate Dr. Seuss the first week of March for his birthday, and everybody enjoys reading Dr. Seuss books. So I thought, we'll revisit Dr. Seuss this week. And you can see I have some of our special favorites there that we read over and over again. But today I thought I would pick one of the older books because we've missed a lot not seeing each other, and we've missed a lot of birthdays. So we're going to start with Happy Birthday to You and celebrate through video everybody's birthday that we've missed in March and April and May. And we can think about the birthdays that we don't get together all summer long too. So we're going to start with this book, but first we're going to say hello to Casper, who's very comfortable on the couch. Casper, you going to say hi to the kids? Casper, there they are. Say hi, Park School. Hi, Park School. All right. Good job, Casper. And here we have Happy Birthday to You by Dr. Seuss. I wish I could do what they do in Katu. They sure know how to say happy birthday to you. In Katu, every year on the day you were born, they start the day right in the bright early morn, when the birthday honker hikes high on Mount Zorn and lets loose a big blast on the big birthday horn. And the voice of the horn calls out loud as it plays, "Wake up, for today is your day of all days." Then, the moment the horn's happy honk is heard, comes a flattering flap flap, and then comes the bird, the great birthday bird. And so far as I know, Katu is the only place birthday birds grow. This bird has a brain. He's most beautifully brained, with the brainiest bird brain that's ever been trained. He was trained by the most splendid club in this nation, the Katu Happy Birthday Association. And whether your name is Pete, Polly, or Paul, when your birthday comes round, he's in charge of it all. Whether your name is Nate, Nellie, or Ned, he knows your address and he heads for your bed. You hear a soft swoosh in the brightening sky. You are not all awake, but you open one eye. Then over the housetops and trees of Katu, you see that bird coming to you, just to you. That bird pops right in. You are up on your feet. You jump up to the window, you meet and you greet with the secret Katu birthday high sign and shake that only good people with birthdays may make. You do it just so, with each finger and toe. Then the bird says, "Come on, brush your teeth, let's go. It's your day of all days. It's the best of the best. So don't waste a minute. Hop to it. Get dressed." And 5 minutes later, you're having a snack on your way out of town on a smorgasbord's back. "Today," laughs the bird, "eat whatever you want. Today no one tells you you can't or you shan't. And today you don't have to be tidy or neat. If you wish, you may eat with both hands and both feet. So get in there and munch. Have a big muncheroo. Today is your birthday. Today you are you." If we didn't have birthdays, you wouldn't be you. If you'd never been born, well, then what would you do? If you'd never been born, well, then what would you be? You might be a fish or a toad in a tree. You might be a doorknob or 3 baked potatoes. You might be a bag full of hard green tomatoes. Or worse than all that, why, you might be a wasn't. A wasn't has no fun at all. No, he doesn't. A wasn't just isn't. He just isn't present. But you are you, and now isn't that pleasant? So we'll go up to the top of the toppest blue space, the official Katu birthday sounding off place. Come on, open your mouth and sound off at the sky. Shout loud at the top of your voice, "I am I. Me, I am I." And I may not know why, but I know that I like it. 3 cheers. I am I. And now, on this day of all days in Katu, the association has built just for you A railway with very particular boats. They are pulled through the air by funicular goats. These goats never slip, never trip, never bungle. They'll take us down fast to the birthday flower jungle. The best sniffing flowers that anyone grows. We have grown to be sniffed by your own private nose. They smell like licorice and cheese. Send 40 who bubs up the trees to sniff with snippers, nip with nippers, clip and clop with clapping clippers, nip and snip with clipping cloppers, snip and snop with snipping snoppers. All for you, the Who Bubs Clip. Happy birthday, Nop and Nip. Then pile the wondrous smelling stacks on 50 hippoheimers' backs. They'll take these flowers all home for you. You can keep the hippoheimers too. While this is done, I've got a hunch. It's time to eat our birthday lunch. For birthday luncheons, as a rule, we serve hot dogs rolled on a spool. So stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff until you've had enough. Now, of course, we're all mustard. So one of the rules is to wash it all off in the mustard off pools, which are very fine, warm water mountaintop tubs, which were built just for this by the Mustard Off Clubs. Then out of the water, sing loud while you dry. Sing loud, I am lucky. Sing loud, I am I. If you've never been born, then you might not be an isn't. And isn't has no fun at all. No, he didn't. He never has birthdays, and that isn't pleasant. You have to be born or you don't get a present. Ah, a present, aha. Now what kind shall I give? Why, the kind you'll remember as long as you live. Would you like a fine pet? Well, that's just what you'll get. I'll get you the fanciest pet ever yet. As you see, we have here in the heart of our nation the official Patru Birthday Pet Reservation. From east to the eastest to west to the westest, we've searched the whole world just to bring you the bestest. They come in all sizes, small, medium, tall. If you wish, I will find you the tallest of all. To find who's the tallest, we start with the smallest. We start with the smallest, then what do? We line them all up, back to back, 2 by 2. Taller, and when we are through, we finally will find one who's taller than you. But you have to be smart and keep watching their feet, because sometimes they stand on their tiptoes and cheat. And so, from the smaller, we stack them up taller, and taller, and taller, and taller, and taller. And now, here's the one who is taller than aller. Look at that. He's yours. He's all yours. He's the very tallest. I know you'll enjoy him, the tallest of allest. I'll have him shipped home to you, Birthday Express. That costs quite a lot, but I couldn't care less. Today is your birthday. Today you are you. So what if it costs me $1,000 or $2? Today is your birthday. You get what you wish. You also might like a nice time tilling fish. So I'll send you Diver G's, and I'll send you Diver Gits, deep under the sea in their undersea kits. In all the wide world, there are no better pets than the time-telling fish that gets, and gets. But speaking of time, why, good gracious alive, that time-telling fish says it's 4:45. I had no idea it was getting so late. We have to get going. We have a big date. And so, as the sunset burns red in the west, comes the night of the day of the best, the night of all nights in Katru. So according to rule, what we usually do is saddle up 2 hooded cloffers named Alice and gallop like mad to the birthday palace. Your big birthday party soon starts to begin in the finest palace you've ever been in. Now this birthday palace, as soon you will see, has exactly 9,403 rooms to play games in, 12 halls for brass bands, not counting the 53 hamburger stands. And besides all of that, there are 65 rooms just for keeping the sweeping up afterwards brooms. Because after your party, as well as you may guess, it will take 20 days just to sweep up the mess. First, we're greeted by drummers who drum as they come, and next come the strummers who strum as they come. And the drummers who drum and strummers who strum are followed by zummers who come as they zum. Just look at all those zummers. They're sort of like plumbers. They come along humming with heads in their plumbing, and that makes the music that zummers call zumming. And all of this beautiful zumming and humming and plumbing and strumming and drumming and coming, all of it, all is for you. Look, Dr. Derringer's singing herrings. Derringer's singing, spelling herrings. See what Daring's herrings do? They sing and spell all for you. And here comes your cake, cooked by Snookers and Snookers, the official True Happy Birthday Cake Cookers. And Snookers, I'm happy to say, are the only cake cookers who cook cakes today. Made of guaranteed, certified, strictly grade A, peppermint, cucumber, sausage, paste, butter, and the world's finest cake slicers, Dutter and Dutter. And Dutter with hatchers aflutter, high up on the poop deck, stand ready to cut her. Look at them. Silly, silly, silly. Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Shout loud, I am lucky to be what I am. Thank goodness I'm not just a clam or a ham, or a dusty old jar of sour gooseberry jam. I am what I am, that's a great thing to be. If I say so myself, happy birthday to me. Now, by horseback and birdback and hipperback too, come your friends, all your friends from all over True. And the birthday palace heats up with hot friends, and your party goes on and on until it ends. When it ends, you're much happier, richer and fatter, and the bird flies you home on a very soft platter. So that's what the birthday bird does in True, and I wish I could do all those great things for you. Yay! Happy birthday to you by Dr. Seuss. Whew, that's a lot of rhyming and tongue twists, huh? We always talk about that with Dr. Seuss. This one, Oh, the Places You'll Go, I'd like to dedicate to all of our graduating 5th graders and anybody else that might be moving on from Park School. Another Dr. Seuss favorite. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any directions you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know. And you are the guy who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. And in that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there, things can happen and frequently do to people as brainy and footsie as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers and soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best. Wherever you go, you'll be the top of all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say, but sadly it's true, that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun, and slumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out, or do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right? Or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite? Or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start in to race down long wiggly roads at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed I fear toward a most useless place, the waiting place. For people just waiting, waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig that curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of guy. Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win because you'll play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not. Alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But you will go through the weather, although the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, through the hack and cracks howl. Onward, up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft. And never mix up your right foot with your left. And you will succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So, be your name Boxbum or Bixby or Bray or Mordacci, Ali, Van Allen, O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. A very fun, classic Dr. Seuss. I hope you liked it. Oh, the places you will go. So that's it for library this week. I'll see you next week for our very last class before summer break.